Okay, let's try this a third time. This is Jinxer, and I'm on my Vanguard, and I'm going to make a quick tutorial on how I play Vanguard. I've made 3 of these, but so far they keep getting interrupted by people, so let's hope that this one does not get interrupted. I'm going to tell you quickly how I play Vanguard. This guy is not very well geared, but he's decently geared, so it's a little bit laggy here. Let me give you the rundown. Basically, to start off, these are my stats: 17,000 health. Not very good. Crit multiplier, that's my range, so now let's switch to my tech, which is most of the abilities on Vanguard is tech attacks. Tech crit multiplier. Now, this guy's only in half War Hero and half Battle Master, so anything with an armoring mod is 61, that's War Hero. War Hero, Battle Master, War Hero, Battle Master. This is a TCG weapon War Hero that I put War Hero mods in. And then these are all Battle Master. So he's half and half. His expertise only at 1232. I think max is 1380. You want between 1200 and 1380. If you can get like 1250, 1280, that's probably ideal. You don't want to go too high, but you don't want it lower than 1200. Because what that obviously affects, as many of you know, is your PvP stats. So let's see. This has a total of how much expertise here? 50, 80, alright, so like 110. If I drop this off, I'm at 23, 18, 12. Take away 110 expertise, now I'm at 21, 17, 11. So over 100 expertise didn't really do a lot, but it's kind of enough that you want anywhere between 1200 and 1300 expertise. Because the lower you go, obviously, the more stats you're going to take off. It's taking off like almost 1.5%. So keep around 1250 expertise minimum. And then none of this stuff's augmented except the gun. I run endurance and then power augs on, or when I will augment this guy. That's what I would use. I already started in the gun, but nothing else here is augmented, unfortunately. He's my least geared guy. I'm going to show you how I play him anyway. Quick rundown of how I play. I posted my UI setup on the forums and my keybind setup also on the forums under our situation room. But I'm going to go over it with you real fast. I move with WSAD, so my hand's always on, my thumb's always on space, my pinky's always on shift, and my hand's always on WSAD. W is move forward, S is back. Yes, I backpedal sometimes. A is left, D is right. And if you look down and you put your hand on WSAD, you'll see that you have 1 through 5 above you, which is right here, 1 through 5 on my keyboard, and shift 1 through 5 with my pinky is also right here. The next keys are C, E, R, F. So if you're looking at WSAD, you'll look down and you see the immediate keys around that. The next are Q, E, R, F, C. So here's Q for my grenades that I use, Cybertech. I use them all the time in PvP. And then CERF, which is here, surf. I put them all next to each other like this, so it's easy to remember, surf. So CERF, and then shift, CERF. The last 6 abilities over here are on my mouse, my right thumb does them on my mouse. My thumb also does these over here, which are my heals and buffs, so I can heal myself instantly in a war zone. These will be alt mouse buttons, and then these are regular mouse buttons and shift mouse buttons. So my thumb kind of moves over to alt to heal, and then back to shift with my pinky for mouse stuff. The reason I have the mouse involved is because the mouse is faster than using the keyboard for me. Since I use WSAD to move, if I need something really fast, like a stun or an interrupt, I don't want to have to stop moving to do that, or switch my fingers around to do that. So my interrupt is always on my mouse, so I can hit it instantaneously while I'm moving, as well as my stun. Even if I lift my hand off the keyboard and scratch my head, I can still target somebody and stun them right away. And any fast abilities that you want, pretty much a stun, interrupt, and my CC break, are all on the mouse. Some people use the Razer Naga 12 button. That's too crazy for me. I only use a standard mouse with the mouse wheel, and it's got 3 thumb buttons on the side. So these are the 3 thumb buttons plus a shift button. This is my UI setup. Doesn't really matter. A lot of people use lots of different UI setups, but as long as it's clean and you can see a bunch of stuff, it's pretty good to go. So let me queue us for a war zone here and see if we can't get in. While that's going on, let me show you my expertise real fast, since I don't think I've done that yet in this video. I have the 2 points in the high impact bolt, the 2-831 build for assault. I'm using the plasma cell because most of assault requires plasma cell. In fact, all of it does now. I've got 8 points in the middle. This is my main ability in the middle here is the harpoon, which I like. 10 seconds off of harpoon. And then the two main new abilities that you get by having this tree is incendiary round and assault plastique. Both of these used to be 30-meter range abilities, but they nerfed them with the last update, so now they're only 10-meter range. This doesn't do a lot of damage, and as you can see, it costs a lot of ammo, but it allows you to burn an enemy on fire and allow you to use your high impact bolt at any time then. So you can light them on fire, and even if they run away 30 meters, your high impact bolt's a 30-meter ability, and they're still on fire for 18 seconds, so you can use your high impact bolt even if they get away. Where otherwise you wouldn't be able to, because your ion pulse, which is your main ability, which is your lights everybody on fire, that's only a 10-meter range. The assault plastique is your hardest hitting ability, aside from your high impact bolt. The two of them, if you time them correctly, because this takes about 3 seconds to go off, you can do like 4K with this and then 4K with high impact bolt. The assault plastique and the trooper grenade used to be on the same cooldown. They've recently removed that, so I like to open with a sticky grenade, which is 30-meter range, and as I close, go with the assault plastique. And on top of that, I like to use this ability, which some of you low-B Vanguards don't have yet maybe, but it's called Battle Focus, which increases your crit chance. So I'll hit them with both grenades, and then hit the Battle Focus, which will increase my crit chance and doing more damage. The other important ability that you get later on is Reserve Power Cell. Trooper Commando gets this as well as Vanguard. It makes your next ability cost no ammo. So it's important to use with only high ammo cost abilities. So I like to exclusively use it with either Incendiary Round or Pulse Cannon, because they both cost 3 ammo. Some people use it with Mortar Volley, which is fine, but I mostly use it with Incendiary Round. I don't use Pulse Cannon too much. That's more of a tactics Vanguard build. So let me take this war zone and show you another tutorial.